Psalms 56. Unto the end, for a people that is removed at a great distance from the sanctuary, for David, for an inscription of a title or a pillar, when the Philistines held him in Gath. Have mercy on me, O God, for man hath trodden me under foot. All the day long he hath afflicted me, fighting against me. My enemies have trodden on me all the day long, for they are many that make war against me. Now, two things came to mind there, right? I'm really trying to figure out what is that, for an inscription of a title or a pillar. That one, I've been trying to figure that out. What does a pillar have to do with the inscription of a title? And then the whole trodden, I mean, you see that's where they get the whole idea that Jesus was to be trodden underfoot before he was sacrificed, yada, yada, yada. And then the first two reminds you of the whole don't tread on me thing, right? For the height of the day I shall fear, but I will trust in thee. In God I will praise my words. In God I have put my trust. I will not fear what flesh can do against me. All the day long they detest my words. All their thoughts were against me unto evil. They will dwell and hide themselves. They will watch my heel as they have waited for my soul. For nothing shalt thou save them. In thy anger thou shalt break the people in pieces, O God. I will declare to thee my life. To thee my life. Thou hast set my tears in thy sight, as also in thy promise. When shall my enemies be turned back? And what day soever shall I call upon thee? Behold, I know thou art my God. And God, I will praise the word in, let's do 10 again. In God, I will praise the word. And the Lord, I will praise his speech. In God have I hoped. I will not fear what man can do to me. In me, O God, are vows to thee, which I will pay. Praise to thee, because thou hast delivered my soul from death, my feet from falling, that I may please in thy sight, in the sight of God, in the light of the living. Then I wanted to show you this. Go up here. Let's see here. See, they write Gath with an A, but then they spell it with an E. And I'm wondering if we look for it, without a vowel, can we find something? Internet slang for gates to heaven, great to hear. Oh.
The Achi Monastery of St. George Georgian, Abkhazian St. George's Monastery, is a medieval Georgian Orthodox church near the village of Achi in Georgia's southwestern region of Guria, 9 kilometers south of the town of Ozurgit. The Achi Monastery is a single nave hall church built of hewn stone. Constructed at the end of the 13th century or in the early 14th, it was later re-roofed, renovated and surrounded by a defensive wall. The whole interior is frescoed. Some murals, stylistically dated to the late 13th century and betraying affinities with the Paleologan art, are iconographic rarities, such as those depicting the life of St. George. One of the accompanying inscriptions in Greek mentions Onesimus, a Trapezuntine, probably a painter. A Georgian inscription in the Assam Tavruli script mounted on the eastern facade reads, St. George intercede for the Lord Sagir Radi, an Ushanian. And intercede for Nicola Zavachi and the stonemasons Mikel and Maketsize. 1. The Achi monastery was favored by the princes of Guria, especially Simon I Gurieli and Kaikosro I Gurieli in the 17th century. Both made significant donations to the church, and Kaikosro made it a Madochian of the bishopric of Shamakmati. The abbot's Hepavachi was then hereditary in the Selukvadze Takeshvili family. The church housed a gilded silver cross with a Georgian inscription corresponding the Queen Tamar, which was discovered by EKV Time Takeshvili. 1. The item was preserved in the Selukvadze family during the Soviet period and returned to the Achi Church in 2015. 3. The Achi Church was restored to Christian use in 1991. 1. It is inscribed on the Registry of the Monuments of National Significance of Georgia.
Another thing, I can't find it. There was one in Guatemala where it has this dude's name listed on there. But I just want to show this. Check this out. This name is popular. Most families that had this name are found in Georgia. That's why I thought it was interesting with the name being in the church over there for a king in Georgia over in Romania. So